Hello, this is Uche with Road to Resolutions, and you can learn more about me at roadtoresolutions.com. I'm making this video today because I had an interaction with a client, and she happened to mention to me that she was not ready, as in not being ready for change. And I hear that quite often. Even in my master's program, this was something that was taught to us, that if someone isn't ready to change, if someone isn't ready to take the next step in their life, you can't make them. This is absolutely true. There's no denying it. But this video is for people who have come to believe that they're not ready for change, because I think that whole that process in of itself it's irrational. So consider this metaphor, or rather consider this scenario. Let's say that there is a storm, a tornado that's coming, and weather forecasters have said, hey, this tornado is hitting your town in about 2 weeks. Board up your houses and get out. It doesn't matter if you're in the basement. If it hits, the rate of survivability has been determined to be extremely low, and people are packing up. People are getting in their vehicles and they're leaving, and there you are. And a neighbor says to you, "Hey, do you have any plans? Are you getting ready? What are you going to do?" And you say, "I'm not doing anything quite yet." And they say, "Well, why not?" And you say, "Well, I'm not ready." Well, the reality is that ready or not, when the tornado hits or when the storm hits, you're going to get caught up in it, regardless of whether you're ready or not. And when I tell people this metaphor, people who tell me that they're not ready for change, and I say, well, whether you're ready or not, the consequences of not changing as time goes on, well, change is going to happen in your life, and you'll be forced to react to the consequences if you're not well prepared. And so if you look at the metaphor of the storm coming, the reality is that if you do not want to get caught up in the storm, which, if you're sound of mind, you don't want to get caught up in the storm, you are ready for change. And so when you look at the whole idea of not being ready to change, it's not really true. It's an excuse, to continue to engage in self-deceit and stay in your pseudo comfort zone, until you find yourself in a crisis that forces you to react. You are ready for change. You just don't want to change because it's difficult, it's challenging, and it's uncomfortable, and that's the truth. So while people like me are powerless in terms of helping people who believe that they're not ready for change or just don't want to accept the help, the truth is that everybody's ready for change. Whether they want to do something about it is a different story. So this video is a pushback to the concept of not being ready for change. Thank you for watching. I'm Uche with Road to Resolutions, and you can learn more about me at roadtoresolutions.com. Take care.